Hi, welcome to another tutorial by Mark Filkins. It's 1028, Intro to Nodes, Distortion Lens, Distort Lens Distortion. Boy, it's a tongue twister. Part 1. And you can go to lulu.com, FWB, check out my tutorials, www.youtube.com, my Filkins. My email is filkinsworks@yahoo.com. My email always works, even if my site's not up at filkinsworks.com. All tutorials, property Mark Filkins, Filkinsworks Company, and all rights reserved. So basically, it's just about lens distortion. Make sure you do composite on there. If you want to save what you do, make sure you put an output file where you're going to put it. And I always do a PNG when I use these because it has alpha in it. And then I always make sure that sometimes I go to step 4, so it makes a better render. And then I also make sure I do 1 and on 1 and 1, because if you go 1 and 200, then you have 200 pictures of the same thing. You don't want to do that. Anyway, here's what so I hooked up this lens distortion. I couldn't find anything on the internet about specifically saying this. It mentioned something about some camera lens changing, but it didn't say lens distortion, so I'm confused. Maybe that hasn't been updated yet to meet this deal. So if you go to Distort, and then down here, lens distortion, where it is, node, make sure you say use nodes, do composite, or it won't work. And I just pulled enough as just a regular image node. I pulled in here, and this is a lens distortion node, composite, and this is the viewer. And basically, I clicked on projector a minute ago, and I moved these -0.1.5 and depression 0.60 is what I have here, and nothing else clicked. And then after I hit projector, I put them onto these numbers, and this is the result I got is right here. Well, I'll show you F12, this baby. And you can see here the lens distortion here kind of gave me like a halo effect. It's kind of cool. And then if you want a different kind of one, I hit this projector again. Whoop. And get back. You got to wait a second because the computer can lock up on you. See, there's 3 blinking on the one. So it's got to think for a second. And I clicked on, it's not letting me leave the projector on. Oh, there it goes. I guess it didn't matter. But anyway, so I'm not sure. This says it applies to horizontal direction only. So I'm not sure exactly what it does. I've tried to mess with it. I think it does that last picture you just saw was more of a horizontal type picture. And then you can hit jitter. And jitters just kind of makes it a little bit different texture to it, and it fits right in the window. But anyway, here, let's take a look at this one real quick. There you go. Isn't that cool? And so you got like a kind of distorted camera look. You can just go walk through. I was going to do this distortion thing in Blender some time ago, about a year ago when I saw Blender. I thought, man, I wonder how I could do that. And I was thinking about just take a mesh and make a curved mesh, just a literally concave mesh where it goes in. Kind of a concave mesh. I don't know how to describe it to you, but if you like a half a circle, like you cut a circle out, have a half a circle, but have it transparent, and then shoot the camera through take like the UV square and cut it in half, and then kind of mold it a little bit, and then put the camera in the middle and shoot out of it through a distorted view, like a what do you call it? See-through, transparent thing, and it would probably do the same thing as this. So I'm not sure if the nodes are easier to use or not. I'm sure once you learn them, they are. I'm starting to think that it's easier to go to the 3D port view and do it all in there, almost. This one's easy, but other, when you get into moving around things, it's kind of tough. It doesn't always work sometimes, and you're like, what's going on? I gotta play with it a little bit where you can just set everything up and get it done in the other scene. So I don't know. The nodes are good, I think, mostly for texturing and doing, like mood stuff and things like that. But anyway, there's the distortion for you. I hope you like it. Just to mention that I skipped the tutorial on purpose. I tried to do the tutorial that's online and copy it from everything I could tell. I copied it from what it said to do, at least as far as I understand it, unless I just misunderstood something, to do this map UV. So if you don't see the map UV tutorial and you got this one, and it would be G20. It would be 1020G if you don't see it. You didn't pay for it. It's not included in here if it's not here. So, but if it is there, then don't worry about it. But if I missed it, for some reason I couldn't get the UV to work properly to my liking, so I decided to leave it out for now until I get it fixed. It'll probably be fixed tomorrow or next day, and you won't even get this. But just in case, it's really temperamental, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and I tried to read up on it online and did everything I could do that they said to do, and didn't work. So I get it to work sorta in a different way, but it was really scratching my head, that's for sure. So I'll have to go back and review that. But anyway, this does lens distortion, and on we go. Thank you very much, and give me a buzz and let me know what you're doing. I sure appreciate it. Mark Fuckins signing off.